Hello and welcome back to another costume unboxing experience. We all know it's the most exciting thing in a belly dancer's life when a new costume arrives, and there's a whole process that goes into researching the costume, to sourcing the costume, to planning what kind of performances it's going to be for. So it's a whole project that's got a whole timeline in itself. So when it actually arrives, that's almost kind of like the end of the project, of course, other than to go out and perform in that costume. So the last time I did a video, it was an exciting bag had come from Cairo. This one's not quite so big, it's a bit small. This one's come from AliExpress in China, and I'm already a bit concerned by the size. The last one was about probably 3 or 4 times the size of this one, and it was one that I bought from a designer in Cairo, and I was really excited. It was my 50th birthday present to myself. I'm 51 now, so this year it's AliExpress, and this costume was a 10th of the price. So we're going to have a look and see what I've got, and then I'm going to talk a bit about the sizing, because I tend to be in plus size costumes. I don't know whether I classify as a plus size dancer or not, but certainly with the AliExpress sizing, I try to be quite careful. The other thing I've got is some new flyers, so I thought I might unbox these as well, because it's not just the costumes, there's so much goes alongside belly dancing. There's so much admin and advertising and all sorts of things to do, and I've also got some that I've kind of sneakily opened a little bit earlier, so we're going to have a look at those. But I love that. I love it when all the crafts and the colourful things and even the new stationery and flyers, when they arrive, it is actually quite an exciting time, and I love to see it all coming together. So anyway, let's get a start on this costume. So where's my scissors? Here we are. I'm going to have to open it carefully because I don't want to nick anything. But this really is a trial costume, potentially for a set of class costumes. I've seen people wearing these on TikTok, and not TikTok, I don't do TikTok, I do Instagram, and I've managed to find a supplier of them, because I was hoping to get them quite cheaply and to be able to create an inexpensive troupe look for a class performance. Although having said that, my costume was actually a little bit more expensive than the others, because I did go for, I think, an XXL. In a small, medium and large, I think they worked out about £30 with all the taxes and the bits and bobs that go on top. There were some sellers selling them maybe for about 25. You have to really search, but this was the only one I could find in the colour I wanted and the size, which was the XXL, and this one came in around £40 with the taxes. So I mentioned the colour. The colour is purple. Okay, so I'm already, I'm not quite sure if it's the purple that I saw on the screen. Okay, nothing else in the bag. I'm checking the bag because last time there was a pair of earrings in it and I nearly threw it away and missed out on my earrings. Okay, so it's getting a little bit, it's opening up a bit now. It's obviously a bit squished in there. So let's see what we've got. Oh, you can see there, we've got the XXL. So let's see how that sizing, it says, oh, I love dance and I love life. Okay, so, let's see, maybe they are really keen on dancing. Ooh, look at this, I'm already seeing sparkly things. Oh, I have got a little free gift, a little free hair bobbly thing. But let's get to the good stuff. Wow, there's the top. I love the sparkles right out the bag. I'm loving the sparkles. I'm already got concerns about the size. I am not sure. It's very stretchy, but I am not sure that is going to be deep enough for me, because obviously I've gone for these thinking that the class can wear their own bras underneath them, but I'm not sure that is going to be long enough to cover my bra, so I'll try it on in a minute, we'll see. So that's the top, okay, and then this is the skirt. Well, I'm loving this rhinestoning, that's really beautiful. Again, I'm not sure about that waistband, there's some stretch there. So let's see, how does this work? So we've got skirt, we've got shorts underneath, and again, oh, they're very stretchy actually. No, I think those shorts will be okay. And then what's this dangly bit? We have a little suspender. So these have been really trendy in Cairo for the last few years now. It's been going a while, so it's not kind of new, this idea of a little garter, but it's still sort of filtering through into the UK scene. That's quite stretchy again. I don't know if that, oh, it might go around my leg. So maybe I'm being a bit unfair. The colour, I'm actually thinking is quite good, but I was a bit disappointed when it first came out of the bag. I was feeling like it was more of a mauve than a purple, because I like quite a rich, deep, true purple. But I'm going to have to try this on and see, and we'll see what it's looking like in the video, which is under lighting, and then that's going to give me an idea of what it might look like on stage. But I think this is going to look really smart actually. So I've got high hopes for the skirt. The top I'm not so sure about, but I'm going to go and try it on, and we'll come back and we'll discuss it a bit more. So here we are. I'm really surprised that I've got the costume on. The top is fine. As you can see, I've had a bit of a bra issue, as you often get with these things, so I'll just tuck my straps down for now. But it's not insurmountable, it's not ideal. A thicker strap here would have been better to cover up the bra. This part was really tight. I was pulling it on and it was cracking, so I don't know how that's going to go long term. Interesting that it's quite high waisted. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it would be lower down, but I actually really like the little garters. So I've got one on both sides. They were really stretchy. The skirt's quite full. There's quite a bit to play with here, so I think it will look nice. Doing all of our movements in our group routine. I think if we have a whole troupe of us together on stage, maybe with veils as well, I think this potentially could be a really good costume. But I would definitely, if I was able to exchange this and get another one, I would definitely go for the size up. I used the chart and I kind of worked out the sizing and everything, and I have made the mistake with AliExpress of buying things and they've been too big, and that's been a real pain as well. So I kind of went for the size that I thought I would be in reality, but if I had the other chance I would have gone for a triple XL. I think just have a little bit more room in the top and a little bit more room in this waistband. It is very long, but it's got an unfinished mesh fabric, so you could easily trim this if you wanted to. There's no seam there, but it's never going to fray. It doesn't need a seam. So again, that's another thing for a group costume. I like that they've made it long, and you could wear it in your heels if you wanted to. There's not an awful lot here to shimmy, which is, you know, it is a bit of a consideration, because obviously in a lot of class routines, one of the things we want to show off is our shimmies and our shimmy work. The top I think works nicely for a shoulder shimmy, because we've got this little bit of sparkle here, a bit of attention. I like the little sleeve. I like the sort of the slightly kind of vintage reference to the vintage style. But I didn't know that the back didn't have anything dangling, so I ordered some extra sparkles. So this is a kind of a fabric I've discovered recently that I really love. I love this pink colour, it's really beautiful, really pretty. But I ordered the purple to go with this costume, and I can already see it's not going to work. This is the sort of deep, rich purple I was talking about earlier. I really do love this shade of purple. To me, that's a proper purple. And now I'm comparing this, I can see my first impression was right. This is more of a mauve, or probably a raspberry pink actually. I'd probably describe this as a raspberry pink. So, but on the screens when I was looking through, this was the same colour as this fabric. But obviously it's not, and I love this because you can so easily embellish a costume or make a belt or make a hip scarf, and I thought we could maybe add some across the back here, just to make a little bit more of a sort of traditional class feeling of a hip scarf, or you know, you can cut this up and put it on individually. So I might be able to get away with that, just cutting out some of these little flowers here and just putting just that bit on, so we've got that bit of sparkle. Yeah, or maybe going for a contrast colour, possibly going for a contrast maybe with the pink. But I love this shade of pink, and I will definitely be making myself a hip scarf with this. Actually, I think that looks quite pretty. I think you could have I think that works better than the purple. I probably wouldn't have it like this tied round because it doesn't quite work with the rest of the skirt. But if you had somebody in your troupe that didn't want to show quite as much leg as this, you could just do a little bit of sewing up there to where they're comfortable, or you could they could have some kind of a hip scarf around there so they feel a little bit more covered. So I think it's really quite a challenge finding a flexible costume that's not a galabaya, that's going to fit everybody, that's going to look good on everybody, and they're going to feel that they can give the best performance. But I think this is a pretty good for just an unseen purchase and trying to work out the sizes. I think this is not too bad at all. Like I said, I was a bit worried about the cracking, but now that's done, this is probably as stretchy as they said it was going to be in the measurements. So it's probably just where it's been made, it's gone a little bit tighter. But yeah, I'm really quite happy with this. I think this is lovely. I can certainly see myself dancing in this. It's almost not quite, obviously not a professional costume, but in some settings where, you know, a local restaurant or a festival or something where they're not having regular professional belly dancers, and they don't, you know, all they know is a two-piece, they don't really know what the latest trends are. You could certainly bling this up, loads and loads of bling on your arms, you know, loads of big jewels and maybe some extra sequiny bits sewn on, and probably beautiful fan veils or a beautiful veil or something just to elevate the costume. And I think you probably could get away with this for a gig. I think I probably will wear this one just because it is really comfortable. I have to say, this is so comfortable, and that is really important to me when I'm dancing. So anyway, let me know what you think. I'd love to know in the comments what you think about the colour, and if you've got any tips for how to sort of order colours online and kind of be a little bit more sure with what you're getting. And do subscribe, because I'm trying to grow my channel, and it would just be amazing and help me so much if you could do me a favour and hit subscribe and hit like. That would be super. And then I've just got one more thing to show you, and that is my flyers. So let's have a look. So I ordered these on Sunday evening. I sat up quite late doing the order, putting the order through, and they came yesterday. So that was Wednesday. So yeah, Sunday. So ordered Sunday evening, Monday, Tuesday, arrived Wednesday. So I think that's a really good turnaround. It's amazing what you can get delivered, like quite reasonably in a short period of time. So, and I went for the basic options, like, I don't know if you know anything about flyers. Oh my goodness, they look amazing. Oh, I am so pleased with these. You would not know that these are, I've ordered like the lowest paper you can get, the GSM on the paper. You know, the higher grams that you order, the thicker the paper. And I just went, I needed just a few top-up flyers really for an event this weekend. So I went for the cheap paper, but you would not know. Look at them. So look, this is for Celebrating Dance Festival. So these are all the incredible dancers who are coming up. I'm really excited now. I've seen this, and we've got the colour purple here. This is like our Celebrating Dance colour. So obviously not quite a match. I was hoping for a purple costume for the event, but I am so excited. These are all the teachers we're going to be seeing. We've got Cassandra coming from Canada. We've got Rachel Redburn coming from London, amazing tribal. We've got lots of dancers from London actually. We've got Kim, Zara's from London, but also of course, as you know, she's from Cairo as well, because she's Egyptian as well as from the UK. We've got, coming all the way from America, Melkita. We've got Asli from Turkey. Lady is coming to us. I'm not quite sure where she's coming from. She's travelling, I think. We've got Elam from Persia. We have Cara coming. We have Ricky. We have Sunny. So many amazing dancers. Of course, me, Arabella, I'm going to be teaching as well. And on the back, look at the back of my flyers. These are my up and coming workshops. Belly Dance Diva with the lovely veil. This would be a nice one with this costume. And my Burlesque Fans workshop, which is coming up on the 29th of September. So there's more information about that on my website, arabelladances.com. So do check me out on there for information on workshops and classes, and celebratingdancefestival.com. That is down in Torquay, and it's always the last weekend in October, and it's just the best festival. So yeah, I am really pleased with them. So yeah, if you were wondering about ordering flyers online, I would definitely say go for it. I think these were from Hello Print, and yeah, I think they worked out at about £25 for 150 flyers. So I think that's pretty good value. I mean, I don't really know. Again, let me know your comments if you think that that's good. But yes, look at these. Really excited. I can't wait to go and give those out now. So yeah, so I will see you very soon in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.